Hi guys, I know we're in the middle of looking at process, and we've been talking a lot about morning pages, how to get them written, the best way to do them. So I hope you're doing them. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear how it's going and any hashtag morning pages hacks you may have discovered. The tool that I want to discuss with you today is called a writing day. And a writing day is, I know at this point you probably are, if you haven't already, are working towards having writing hours in your week where you write the same time every day, maybe for an hour, maybe for half an hour. A writing day is a full day, and my students love writing days. It's something that goes in the schedule, and you don't actually need to write during the writing day. It's a day to let go, to waste time, to wonder, to get bored. Definitely a day to turn off the phone, turn off the social media. It's a day without obligation. And that can be really exciting. It can also be really scary. We're so overscheduled that sometimes we don't know what to do with our time when we have it to ourselves. But think about when you've had the best ideas for something you're writing. It's when you're on a train ride or on a plane ride or in the car stuck in traffic on the 405, and you go, oh, that's what needs to happen in Act 3. So a writing day is consciously bringing into your life a space where you can just dream and where you can tell yourself, a lot of the times in writing hours, we think, okay, I have to write this scene, I've got to rewrite this. You have maybe a checklist you're working through, and that's wonderful. But a writing day is about wandering. It's about reconnecting to your own inner muse, your own inner thoughts. Maybe you'll discover a bookstore or you'll read a book you've always wanted to read. I remember one day on a writing day in Montreal when I was in school for writing, and we had writing days scheduled onto our curriculum. Like, we had a weekly schedule that was posted and blocked off time for writing days, which is where I know to do this. And on that writing day, I discovered a book by one of the few beatnik female poets. And it was just like my world got a little bit bigger, and I just sat on my balcony in Montreal and read this book. I'll link to it. I don't even know if you can still get it, but it was by Diane di Prima, called Memoirs of a Beatnik Poet. And I read that book, and I thought a big part of being a writer is thinking, is wondering, is being curious about the world. It's not just about getting something done. It's how you think about the world, how you see the world, what your perceptions are, what your point of view is. And your characters can't have point of views if you're not giving yourself time to think and ponder and question. So I'm all for ambition. I'm all for your scheduled writing time, but a writing day is more about receptivity. It's more about receiving thoughts, information, and the world than it is about putting thoughts and information into the world. Let the world come to you today. Let it fall around you and see what's there for you. You may find something really interesting and thought-provoking. All right, guys, I hope you're great, and I'll see you soon.